Sunshine, the name of the game for this week on what is set to be the hottest day of the year so far. Will it last? Will thunderstorms come crashing down at the end of the week? It is misty this morning at Warwick Castle, but the sun is set to shine. All the details of that and more coming up. It is the last day of meteorological spring. We class it as March, April and May. The very last day, we could get to 25 degrees, and that would make it not just the warmest day of the year so far, the warmest day of spring on the very last day of it. But everyone's been asking me why the weather has been so crazy, why it's been changing so much. The jet stream. It's always down to the jet stream. So let's take a look at what's been happening. Casts and stats are crazy because April was the fourth driest April we have ever recorded, but the sunniest and the frostiest. And then back into May, it was the fourth wettest May we've ever recorded, dull and cool. The last few days probably will change with this warmth and the sunshine that we've had, but at the moment we've got fine, dry, sunny weather across the board for much of this week. It's the end of the week as the humidity starts to build, then we see the risk of some thunderstorms arriving, and there's lots of uncertainty with those. But for today, we have low cloud mist and fog first thing. It rolled in from the North Sea like it has done all weekend long. But a more positive outlook for today because the low cloud mist and fog will lift and break and burn back to those eastern coasts, clearing into the North Sea. So finally sunnier conditions here, and those temperatures will rise across the board. We're looking at high teens, 20s for most towns and cities. 25 degrees is likely to be our top temperature today, and if we get to that, it will make it the warmest day of the year so far. The outlook, though, is for this high pressure to keep with us. So if you are heading out for the next few days, definitely sun cream is needed because UV levels are high, if not very high. Overnight tonight, we basically do it all over again. Low cloud mist and fog rolls back in, a misty, murky start before it clears away. Beautiful sunshine then takes us through Tuesday, but watch out because Wednesday onwards, Sean, particularly in the south, the risk of some thunderstorms. Good morning to you. We are at Warwick Castle this morning. Of course, it is Bank Holiday Monday. It just screams families having a day out, and let me tell you, it is certainly the weather for it. It's a bit grey, misty and murky this morning, but that mist and fog will soon burn off, and we have a good-looking week of weather ahead. Well, first half of the week at least. So it carries on from the weekend. Here's what's going on. The jet stream. It's been all over the place, but now it sits to the north of the UK. We are on the warm side of things, and it brings with it dry, sunny, warm weather for most of this week, and largely dry as well. But towards the middle and end of the week as the humidity builds, so the risk of thunderstorms arrives as well. But for today, it's a story of misty, foggy morning. That will clear to then give sunshine, and then blue skies take us through the day. We have yet again low cloud and mist that rolled in from the North Sea. It will burn back towards eastern coast through the day, but unlike the last few days where it stayed along the coast, it will clear and it will be that bit warmer. So along the coast, we're talking temperatures into the high teens rather than 8 or 9 we had yesterday. But inland, in the sunshine today, we have temperatures of 24, maybe 25 degrees, and that would make it the warmest day of the year so far, finally getting to the end of May. So let's take a look at our 7-day outlook, where your weekend is always in view. Scotland, Northern Ireland, the far north of England. Temperature-wise, you can see they are way above average, and these are our average top temperatures. We could get to 24, maybe 25 degrees on Tuesday or Wednesday, but it turns cooler by the end of the week. Percentage chance of rainfall actually remains relatively low. Lots of dry weather to start the week. Towards the end of the working week, the chance of some patchy rain. It looks like it could be wet on Saturday, but then dry as we head into Sunday. Fortunes further south for England and Wales. Again, temperatures are way above average. We are looking potentially at 25, 26 degrees, our peak temperature Wednesday before it cools off. Rainfall, though, is looking difficult. Dry for the start of the week, but the risk of thunderstorms arriving from Wednesday onwards. There is lots going on here. It is worth pointing out if you are heading to attractions on this big family fun day like Warwick Castle or anywhere, there are lots of social distancing measures in place, lots of outdoor activities here, like the Fighting Knights and the Queens. Good morning, ladies.
Don't speak to me, peasant.
Oh, okay. Oh, OK. I don't think I'm best friends with those. But what I can tell you, weather-wise, whatever you are doing, you will need your sun cream at the ready because it is set to be a hot one. At the moment, we have a weather front moving in from the west, but it's staying far away because the jet stream sits to our north. And as the jet stream sits to our north, we bring up all this warm weather, and it's this warmth and the heat and the humidity that's set to last all week long. But that brings the risk of thunderstorms as we head towards the end of the week. But at the moment for today, it is looking fine and dry. Low cloud mist and fog has rolled in like it has for the last few days. It will burn back to the coast and then clear into the North Sea, finally. Yesterday, highs on the east coast were 8, but today we can add a good 10 degrees to that, with temperatures into the high teens. So with blue skies nearly across the board today, temperatures could get up to 25 degrees, and that would make it the warmest day of the year so far. And the warmth continues for tomorrow, but watch out for thunderstorms from Wednesday.
And we were out there. Where you're stood at the moment, Laura, I would have been on a table and chairs having outdoor food there. It was fantastic out there. So...
And I haven't been here since the lockdown, and inside there are loads and loads of tables and chairs, all really sociable things, and finally the weather's turned. So it's just good news with fine weather and sunshine as long as you pop on that sun cream. Good. Of birds of prey. Now, this is Charlie. He's a Harris hawk. We've been practicing this all morning and it finally worked. And there's loads and loads of outdoor attractions. And I guess that's what today and this week is all about. It's half term and the weather is finally playing ball. There's lots of fine weather. There's lots of sunshine. The jet streams move to our north and it's high pressure and sunshine that dominate for most of this week. Oh, he's staying put. He's having a lovely time. Now, weather-wise, I can say at the moment it is misty and murky, particularly for central and eastern areas of England and Scotland. That will slowly burn back to the coast as we head through the day, and then sunshine prevails. Blue skies and sunshine is the name of the game. It is worth pointing out, with temperatures into the mid-20s, 25 would make it the warmest day of the year so far. UV levels are high to very high, so don't forget your sun cream, and you're going to need it all week long.